Trump is officially suing BBC for $5 billion despite the apology, but for $5 billion. Think about how big this manipulation is from a journalistic company that lacks integrity, where the president is suing you for $5 billion, where your CEO has to resign. Rob, go ahead.
BBC has apologised and retracted the report when they say they won't pay any compensation.
Well, we'll sue them for anywhere between $1 billion and $5 billion, probably sometime next week.
So you're ready to take
Well, I think I have to do it. I mean, they've even admitted that they cheated.
Has that?
I mean, not that they couldn't have not done that. They cheated. They changed the words coming out of my mouth. That's worse than what CBS did with Kamala. They changed her answer, but at least they didn't show it, coming out of her mouth.
He's gonna own. He's gonna. They're gonna change BBC to big beautiful channel.
But I think this is going to change the game.
Oh, big.
But I think this is going to change the game. I think it's going to change the game because I think it's also going to change the game in the next 10, 20 years. You know what else I think is going to happen? Podcasts are going to go through this.
Like they have to watch every single thing.
No. If you become a very big podcast, you got 10 million viewers a week, 20 million viewers a week. Don't forget, Cronkite used to get 30 million viewers every time he was on because there was only a couple shows back in the day. So it's not like he had a lot of competition. 3 shows he was competing with. So 2 or 3 shows he was competing with. So if that happens with podcast and guys are coming out saying,
fake
stuff and doing it themselves as well, I think there's some I don't think this is going away. I think the level of, of course, the podcast thing is going to be different because they're going to say, well, I'm just a podcaster.
Yeah,
I'm giving my opinion.
It's conversations.
I'm a talking kid. I'm not somebody that went to school, Columbia, to start BBC and be a journalist. That's not where I'm at. Just like comedians are like, I'm just a comedian, man. I'm just a comedian. I'm just a podcaster. But I do think this accountability for companies like BBC, CBS, that's actually a very good thing that's taking place. Tom.
So 2 things. We covered it last podcast, but we'll say it again. We have to remember, she that resigned was the past president of NBC News for the 4 years before and after 2016 election. She was the president of NBC News. And so she was doing things over here, and she was presiding over reporting that a lot of people talked about, right? A lot of people had issues with that. I'm not going to go point by point, but there were things that were going on. And she was the president of NBC News, 2013, 2017. There's those 4 years that spanned over 2016, that election. And so she was there with Russia. She was there with those things, and that's what she was doing. So was she personally approving it? I don't know. You were the president of NBC News when all that stuff was going down, number 1. Number 2, the words to watch out for, Pat's absolutely right, are newsworthy and public opinion. The minute, why did they use insurgency? Because that's the word in the Constitution. The lawsuit will swing on newsworthy and public opinion. And in the future, if that podcast has got 20 million views a week, and what they talk about is newsworthy and moves public opinion, and they give a forum to candidates, bang. At that moment, he's right. Now you're going to have people coming after podcasts because you were too newsworthy and too much public opinion on the opposite side from their candidates, and they're going to come after you.
Rob, what is this? This is Alexis.
Yes, this came down late last week. Kash Patel's girlfriend, Alexis Wilkins, she is currently suing 3 podcasters who claimed, or at least alleged, or said that she may be a Mossad honeypot.
Did they allege or did they say?
Go ahead, Rob. Go ahead.
How did they say it?
What I could find, Elijah Schaefer just made tweets about it, but they weren't even tweets saying that she was a honeypot. It was just they were connecting different tweets that he put out that kind of linked it to the idea that she's a honeypot, but there was no tweet where he's like, "This woman is working on behalf of Israel."
Got it.
It's a pretty wild, and one guy did a long podcast about it. It's crazy that the director of the FBI's girlfriend's going after these people, which I don't think they're not going to win. But Pat, just to give a heads up, I'm so happy when I hear the story about Trump. All the fake news, all the Jim Acosta, all the Trump collusion, all the lying, and I'm so happy to give you guys a little tally. He sued YouTube $25.5 million, Meta $25 million, X $10 million, CBS Paramount $16 million, ABC News Disney $16 million. That's a combined total of $92,500,000 Good for all of you. Good.
Rob, who's this?
This is Elijah Schaefer, one of the podcasters that's being sued by Alexis Watkins. Here he is talking about the actual lawsuit and what he said about her.
Kash Patel was appointed as director of the FBI in February of 2025. The conspiratorial corners of the internet and social media have been spreading false narratives about Ms. Wilkins as an Israeli Mossad agent, spy, or quote, honeypot, who is only in the relationship with Kash Patel to spy on and manipulate the United States government. Defendant's wordless reply, it goes on to say. So to clarify, before we go any further, if you post a public photo of a government official and his romantic partner, who he's not married to, a very important fact we'll talk about, you as a private citizen or a member of the press can be bankrupted, have your entire company shut down, or completely mocked, slandered, and dragged through lawfare because of what? Because of your First Amendment protected rights. Now, I believe that this lawsuit is not only an attack on our First Amendment and our constitutional rights given to us by God, but I believe this is also a violation of SLAPP ordinances. This seems to be a proxy lawsuit, if anything, from Kash Patel himself, and I have the evidence to prove it.
And Rob, he said wordless, so he just posted the photo. So he didn't even see, he didn't allege or say anything. Just the photo alone is going to get him a lawsuit. That's pretty wild, bro.
I mean, that you can do that, but it doesn't mean you're winning.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay? The difference between some of these versus what BBC did, they manipulated and put a different word that he said.
Exactly.
CBS manipulated. This guy's given an opinion. I think sometimes you have to be careful with certain lawsuits. You know, in the last 30 years, do you know how many people we've sued in the last 30 years? How many people you think I've been involved in suing others in the last 30 years, since 26 years?
PHP, everything.
Everything I've ever done, how many people do you think I've been a part of suing?
5.
Tom, what do you think the number is?
I think probably about 15 people, because a couple of the suits involved multiple defendants. And it was one big suit where people were doing really bad things.
Now watch this. In the last 15 years, how many times have we been asked to sue people that we didn't sue?
Oh my gosh, it was weekly.
Hundreds.
It was weekly.
Oh, okay.
Hundreds.
Denny,
So the point I'm trying to make to you is
hey,
like,
I'm having a tough time in Albuquerque. Can you sue this guy?
person said this. That person did this. This person. No. So you got to be selective in some of these things, because if you just go left and right, you're bringing more attention to it than anything else.
Of course.
Like, you know,
it's signal over noise.
Yeah,
This is why
is.
it's so
And
important.
I'm so not a fan of it. But if you do steal and you do lie, like we have a handful we're going through right now, everybody needs to know what you did.
100%.
You need to be held accountable,
I agree.
no matter what. And, we're going through a process right now. But anyways, I'd like to make an announcement. Folks, we're doing something crazy. And let me tell you what this crazy thing is. You know what this is? This is what you call a mystery box, okay? 200 of you are going to get this mystery box. And I'm going to tell you who this mystery box is going to go to, what items in it that are very, very unique. If you're watching this right now and you want to have a Merry Christmas and get some people some special gifts and have the possibility of coming on here to be on the podcast, sit here with us, do a prep and all the other crazy stuff. Rob, just play this clip, Rob. I'm getting ahead of myself. Go ahead, Rob. Watch this clip, folks. Announce the greatest Black Friday initiative ever. This right here is a mystery box. It's a mystery, but there's something very special inside of it. So how do you get the mystery box? The first 200 people that place a $500 order on vtmerch.com, the first 200 get this box. 10 of them have something very special in them. But when you open it up and you see this, 10 of them are going to be golden tickets. You're going to take your quarter and you're going to scratch this thing off. 10 of you are going to get different prices. Let me tell you what it's going to be. One of them is going to be $5,000 gift card to the VT merch. Come buy whatever you want to buy, the shoes, the jackets, whatever you want to buy. The other one is 5 platinum tickets to the Vault 2026. That's right, platinum. Another one is the 20-carat hat that we did. That's numbered 1 out of 15. One of you is going to get that $5,000 Future Rich Bride hat.
I know,
Another one is a 1-year silver membership to the Cigar Lounge. Another one is a 15-minute call with me or with Vinny or with Tom or with Adam. Then a $2,500 credit to Minect. And last but not least, you will be in one of Vinny's skits on Valuetainment Comedy.
Big deal. It's a real big deal.
You're in it with him as an actor or an actress. You place an order over $1,000, you're probably going to get a surprise FaceTime from me, Vinny, Adam, Tom, maybe all of us together. Not everybody, but probably 40, 50 of you will get a call. Last but not least, this one is going to break the internet. You ready? For anybody that places an order of over $2,000. I know the number's crazy, but you see why it's crazy. One of you who wins, we will fly you out, put you at a hotel, take you to Casa D'Angelo, do a podcast prep with you. Then the next day, you're sitting right here next to me on the podcast. That's crazy. The entire podcast. You're here with us. That's And crazy. we want you sitting right here. So if you haven't yet placed an order on vtmerch.com, go place the order. To learn more about the rules and the terms and conditions, click on a link below to learn all and start purchasing now. You know what the good news is? 30% discount on pretty much every product. So go to vtmerch.com, place your order, be one of the first 200, or if you're crazy enough, place the order over $2,000. We'll see you on the podcast. This is crazy, brother. We've never done anything
Hopefully
like
that guy that gets to sit here is not a furry. Let's just hope. Let's just
But Rob,
hope.
can you do me a favor? Can you go on the website real quick? Can you go on the website? Go to vtmerch.com, and I want to just kind of show this to you guys as you're going through it. So if you go click on Valuetainment just to refresh the website, Rob. Okay, perfect. If you click on that, learn more right there, and you go to it, all the details are down. Go a little bit lower. It'll break down everything for you. And keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. All the details are right there, Rob. Go up a little bit higher, Rob, and click on that View All to the right. So that's what you want to do. Go on View All, and here's where it is. The shoes, the one thing we did with Bundle, the Vault Conference, the SLS, the public speaking course, the PBD sales system, the business planning workshop, all the recording bundle, $997, right? Of course, these are from previous. We never do that. But you got a bundle there for $997, and then you got the shoes. That's the only thing that won't be discounted aside from a couple items. And you can go down and place your order. Christmas gift for your husband, for yourself, for your kids, for your spouse, for anybody else that watches this. Future looks bright. Yesterday, I went to the sushi spot. I'm ordering sushi. He says, I ordered the 3 Yeti Future Looks Bright items that were on, which was great seeing the guy at the Kaizen. But anyways, again, if you want to participate, 200 mystery boxes, first 200, go to vtmerch.com, place your order. This is part of the Black Friday. We're just doing it way earlier than everybody else to give you a heads up while we're going through this. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.